Welcome to Link Up with Sharon. Need an easy way to learn English? Join me. Let's learn English in English. Today we are going to master English tense, focusing on the verbs with S ending. And in this lesson, we will ask a lot of questions. First, we ask, what? What's this action? Can you think of a verb to describe this action? Talk, run, sing. Sing. But each verb has different forms. And I call them V1, V2, V3, V4, and V5. Sing, sang, sung. And from V1, we have V4, singing, with ing, and V5, sings, with S. This example is a little bit different. From V1, talk, we have V2, talked, and V3, talked, the same. Also from V1, we can change it into V4, talking, with ing, and V5, talks, with S. Today, our focus is on V5, so we need to ask how to turn V1 into V5 with S ending. Look at the first rule. Usually we just add S to the verb, so sing becomes sings. And this one, have, is an exception. We need to delete letters VE and add S. Have becomes has. And sometimes we need to add ES to the verb. There are two rules for ES. Look at teach first. When you see these letters, CH, SH, S, Z, X, we need to add ES to the verb. Teaches. It's actually because of the pronunciation. Ch, sh, z, x, or gz. We will talk about the pronunciation later. And this is another rule for ES. Before I explain the rule, I need to make sure you know what is a vowel. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y are vowel letters. If they're not A, E, I, O, U, they are consonant letters. Okay, let's look back to our example. Do. If you see a consonant letter with letter O, then we add ES. Do becomes does. And sometimes we need to add IES. Look at fly. If you see a consonant letter with letter Y, what do we do? Delete Y and add IES. FLY, fly, becomes FLIES, flies. Let's compare this example with fly. Play. You can see vowel with Y. A vowel letter, not a consonant letter. So don't delete Y, just add S. Play becomes plays. Next, we should ask, how do we pronounce those S? First, look at wash. If you hear the sounds like this, sh, ch, j, j, z, then ES sounds like is. Washes. I'm giving you another example. Fix. The same if you hear these sounds, sh, ch, j, j, z, then ES sounds like is. Fixes. Next, let's look at work. And pay attention to the ending sound. If it is not one of those in rule number 1, sh, ch, y, j, z, not rule number 1, and it's voiceless sound like this, k. Then S sounds like s, works. And what is the voiceless sound? Please do this. Usually when we talk, you can feel vibration. But when you say this word, work, you don't feel vibration. So it's a voiceless sound. More examples. You don't feel vibration. Next one, look at learn. The same. Pay attention to the ending sound if it's not one of those in rule number 1, but a voice sound like this. Then S sounds like Z, learns. What's a voice sound? When you say it, you can feel the vibration here. Learn. You feel it? Okay, now we can ask when we use V5 verbs. First, look at who sings, what sings. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, or they. He, she, and it. Again, what's the action? Sings, sings, sings. Who or what sings? We need someone or something. SB means someone, STH means something. He, she, it. He sings, she sings, or it sings. Then next, we need to know in what situation we use V5 verb. First, when there is a repeated action. I'm giving you an example. Look at the context first. The context will help us understand the example. Tom walks differently when he is a bit tired after school. In this example, what action? Scuffs his feet. It means walking slowly without lifting the feet up high. Which verb? V5, scuffs. And now I'm adding something to the action and show it's a repeated action. Adverbs can be used to emphasize actions. So I'm adding this adverb often to express a repeated action. Who? He. From the context, you know he is Tom. So we have a complete sentence. He often scuffs his feet. Again, when do we use V5 verb? With he in a repeated action. Next situation, fact now. In this context, the chemistry teacher is talking about water. What action? Boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Boils, V5 verb. Who or what? It. You know, it means water. It boils at 100 degrees Celsius. It's a fact. And it is still true now. Next, I'm combining these two situations in one sentence. Look. My brother likes singing when he takes a shower. Shh, don't let him know. I tell you the secret. What action sings? Lula la lula la lula lula de. Which sings V5, this form? I'm adding this adverb in the shower to express the fact I told you, sings in the shower. And I'm adding another adverb, every day, to express this action happens a lot. Sings in the shower every day. Who? You know, he, my brother. He sings in the shower every day. Next situation, running commentary. What does that mean? Look at this example. This is from a TV commentator on the Wimbledon Championships now. So, it is a live tennis game, and the commentator is reporting what is happening in the game. And what action slips but manages to regroup himself? You can see in this running commentary, the commentator uses V5 verbs, slips and manages. Who? He must be a tennis player, maybe Federer or Djokovic. I admire Federer. Next situation, timetable. In this context, now it's 10:30. We're looking at the train timetable and discussing which one to take. What action leaves at 11:20? You see, V5 verb is used in this timetable. Who or what? The next train, or it. The next train leaves at 11:20. Next situation, storytelling. My brother is telling me the story in a movie he just watched. In the story, what action happens? Sneaks out of the house then. In this story, we use V5 verb, sneaks, to talk about the story. Who or what? The guy. The guy sneaks out of the house then. In this situation, newspaper headline, we will use V5 verb. Let's see. I found this news headline on TVNZ website on November 16. In Australia and New Zealand, Z is pronounced like Z. Okay, what action in this headline? Explodes to 17 cases. You see V5 explodes. Who or what? South Australia COVID-19 cluster explodes to 17 cases. So we use V5 verb in the news headline. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Follow me and you'll learn more. Bye.